News 13 has learned an Albuquerque cop who was fired after repeatedly getting into run-ins with the public and repeatedly failing to turn on his lapel camera had an odd request for his bosses. As Matt Grubbs reveals on Special Assignment, that request raises new questions about cases where APD claims there is no video to show you.
Officer Jeremy Deere was in trouble again.
Let him leave, please.
Once they take your cuffs off, put your hands on top of your head, all right, man?
Okay, I will do that. Just don't let him touch me.
After a series of disciplinary actions for encounters like this one, where he punched a suspect in a downtown Albuquerque fight after failing to turn on his camera, again, he'd been told to use a Taser Axon Flex camera to record all his interactions with the public. Deere had his new camera for a couple days, his attorney says, when he asked a question. An email obtained by KRQE News 13 shows Deere asked in June of 2013 to be able to use his camera in what's called offline mode. Rob Drager, the sergeant in charge of body cameras, noted that would allow Deere to delete videos from his camera before he uploaded them into evidence. Drager sent a question to Deputy Chief Alan Banks, who said Deere should not be allowed to use offline mode. In April of last year, Deere shot and killed 19-year-old Mary Hawks. He did not record the shooting with his body camera. Deere claimed it malfunctioned, though a Taser report showed it did not. Attorney Shannon Kennedy represents Mary Hawks' family, and she has seen the email.
Only with this email have we discovered that one of the officers who killed one of our citizens was aware of offline mode and was actively seeking permission to be able to delete portions of video that were captured while he was on duty.
Deere's attorney told News 13 the officer wanted offline mode because he accidentally recorded himself urinating. As Deere's story goes, when he fessed up to the goof, other officers told him about offline mode, allegedly because many used it themselves.
And it also leads us to questions to what officers were using offline mode, and what did APD tell its officers about uploading video footage taken during their shifts.
APD told us officers are not currently allowed to use offline mode. The department would not tell us if officers ever had that privilege. With offline mode, officers could delete whatever video they chose before it was ever uploaded to evidence storage. And what the public saw could have big pieces missing, if it was ever really there at all.
And if so, that's a kind of tampering with evidence or destruction of evidence that should lead to the dismissal of the criminal charges.
Missing pieces of video might tell a different story, much as an email might begin to open up the history of APD's rules for recording video with the body camera. Matt Grubbs, KRQE News 13.
APD would not tell us how many officers were allowed to use their cameras in offline mode, and no one knows how many videos may have been deleted or what was on those videos.